enlightened, jet flying son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Check, we Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and fine to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like them other guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring, sun up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. Listen, we back with a Thursday night adventure right here. And if you watching Thursday Night Football, congratulations to you. Thursday Night Football don't really. Oh shoot, I was supposed to do my lineup. I haven't even done my FanDuel lineup. My friends are about to kick my ass. They are about to kill me right now. I ain't even lying to y'all. I haven't even done that, Jank. Oh man, they about to kill me. All right, so listen, I'm gonna be going in and out because I gotta get this FanDuel lineup done in like an hour. Okay, so I'm just God almighty, they about to kill me. All right, listen, we gonna get to today's show, and you know what it is, man. Before we do anything else, go ahead and like the stream. Go ahead and like the stream now. My kids are here. I went, listen, me and Key did a freaking turn and burn 11 hours to Texas. Got them last night, turned right around, came all the way back. So we tired. I'm tired. My kids in here. It's a full house. So you might hear me. You might see me do some parenting. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come through the door and stuff. But we going to get to this topic today. But like, so listen, listen, man. I'm not the type of guy to say I told you so. I keep trying to tell you that just ain't me. I'm not that guy. But but I told you so. But I told you so. I told y'all. All you Bama's out here talking about, Scotty, HBCU game day said, Dr. Cavill said, but what about the... They all wrong. They were all wrong. Like, why do y'all not be believing me when I tell y'all stuff? Y'all be out here talking about Scotty hashtag not media, but ain't too much I done told you business-wise that has not been legit. And I broke it down to you to such, I'll Barney it. Because listen, I love stuff Barneyed, okay? I love me some Barney stuff. Because in the military, it's keep it simple, stupid, okay? And that's how I need it for me, and that's how I do it for y'all. I'm not calling y'all dumb. I wouldn't do that, right? But what I say is I like it simplistic. I like it to the bare elements. But every time I try to school y'all and teach y'all, somehow I don't know what I'm talking about. Somehow I'm wrong. And then, oh, wow. Then we hear, and then everybody waiting for me to say something. Everybody be waiting for me to say something. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy, but we going to get into it. Now, once again, listen, you already know Dr. McNuggets don't like me. Okay, you already know Dr. McNuggets don't like me. His flunky Andrew Roberts don't. None of them Bamas like me because I'll be giving you that real. And once again, it's bad business by the SWAC versus Urban Edge, and I'm going to get into it, and we're going to dive into it deep as I do so well. You know what I'm saying? But once again, Dr. McNuggets don't like me. And why does Dr. McNugget not like me? Simple. Because I'll be trying to school y'all. See, Dr. McNuggets treat y'all like how I treat my 7-year-old. You know what I'm saying? My 7-year-old. Dad, why can't we go to the park? Because I said so. That's how Dr. McNuggets treats y'all. But see, then here I come, and I'm like, excuse me, you really got to answer that question, you know. You might want to explain to the people why they can't go to the park. But see, he ain't never had nobody. Ain't nobody in this SWAC ever done what I do. Nobody. Nobody. I want y'all to sit back and think about it. Has anybody ever challenged the commissioner? No. Has anybody ever challenged the media deals? No. What does everybody do? They just hop, skip, and jump. Oh, the commissioner says it's right, it's right. If he was always right, why we here? Don't worry, y'all can take some time to think about that on your own. You don't need me for that one. You don't need me for that one. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let me take you back. You know what I'm saying? Let me, because I got a drop for everything. You know, You know, I got a drop for everything. Hold on, let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Let me get the right drop for this, cause y'all bad mistake I be playing. Oh, y'all lucky I ain't got it. Let me see if I can find it, Roy. I ain't got it, boy. I'm about to say, y'all must have forgot. About to hit you with the Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot. Let me remind y'all. Let me take you back. Right? Hashtag not media, right? Hashtag not media. That's what we're talking about. Hashtag not media. So if you remember HBCU game day, the leading, listen, man, let's call HBCU game day what it is. They're like the Black Fox News, right? And you can get mad, but let's be real. When have they ever pushed against the SWAC narrative? Right? So I just look at them as the SWAC's mouthpiece. You might not like it. You listen, it doesn't, my criticism of that does not take away what Stephen Gaither and Tali Carr have built. They built it. That's cool. They built it. That's what it is. The respect, I will give all respect to what they've built. But if you get to the nitty gritty of what they are, they're just a mouthpiece for the SWAC. They're really a mouthpiece for any president who want to push any narrative that they want to the people. If we're being honest, hey, HBCU game day, you think you can tell these people that I've signed $100 million deal, but I really ain't got $100 million, and but just tell them I got $100 million. So what does HBCU game day do? $100 million signed. No official proof of $100 million, but $100 million signed. That's what it sounds like. So once again, it's not journal. Is it really journalism? Is it really? If you literally so if somebody just gives me something and I just repeat it, is that really journalism? I'm just asking, because I'm not media. So I just need somebody to teach me what that means. But teach his own. All right. SWAC fears pending lawsuit could impact deal with PepsiCo. All right. That's what the title says. Now, I don't know if y'all can see the date on this, but this was April 22. Let me see what it did. It says April 18th. Let me zoom that in for y'all, because y'all, I want y'all to see all this. Y'all gonna get all this today. Y'all gonna get all of this today, right? It says April 18th, 2022. This was back in April when all you Bama's was talking about Scotty. You don't know what you're talking about, Scotty. You with some scammers, Scotty. HBCU League Pass ain't worth shit. Y'all was bashing me, and I kept telling y'all it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Oh, Scotty. Oh, you would have. Oh, they double crossing the SWAC. Oh, they double crossing the SWAC, Scotty. Oh, they just disrespecting black folk. I said no, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. But I digress. Now we here. But I digress. It said a company claiming. Oh, let me blow this up. I'm sorry. Let me blow this up. A company claiming it has rights to broadcast athletic contests within the SWAC has threatened to sue the league, claiming it interfered with a potential big-time sponsor. Now, I'm going to break this all the way down. I got time today.
Baby, who is SWAC? Who is?
I got time today. Tell him, Prom. Ho.
I wake up moving.
I got time today. Tell him, Prom. I got time today. A company claiming. Now, when you have a contract with said company, how can I claim? See, claiming is like something that's like when you say claiming, it kind of feels like it's in the air. Like it's no proof to that. Oh, I claim that I know Michael Jordan, but I got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just start over. A company claiming, well, they didn't have nothing to claim. They had the contract for both schools, FAMU but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. You see, y'all not. Y'all see, when you're one-sided narrative, you don't get, you know what? Why didn't Stephen Gaither reach out to HBCU League Pass and kind of get, but that would be, y'all not getting it. Okay. An attorney representing Urban East parent company of HBCU sent a notice. See, listen, this is what I'm saying. What? If you're getting your information from the commissioner, See, this is I'm about to really break this down, and y'all can call it hate. Y'all can call it what a hashtag not media. Let me show you what hashtag not media look like. An attorney representing Urban Edge Network's parent company of HBCU League Pass sent the notice to the SWAC on April 14th. Now, as a journalist, wouldn't you reach out and call Urban Edge and ask their side to get their side of the story? That's completing that is journalism. That is completing the circle. Remember, I'm not media, so I do what I want. I'm not media, so I do what I want. So don't put me in the same boat. Don't put me in the same. I'm just saying, if we're talking about journalistic integrity, aren't you supposed? Because think about this, guys. I am breaking this shit all the way down. Somebody is not going to like me after this, but they already don't like me. Because think about this, guys. When you listen to your Channel 5 news and your Channel 4 news and your Channel 7, Channel 9 news, what do they say? We reached out to said person. They did what? No comment. Okay, see, I got to break this thing all the way down for you guys to get what I'm saying, because you be like, Scotty just out here talking. When you be watching your Channel 4, your Channel 5, your Channel 7, your Channel 9, what do they always say? They say, hey, we reached out to said party. No comment. That shows that they did the journalistic integrity to get both sides. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. I'll continue on though. I'll continue on. Y'all not hearing me. All right. Let's blow this thing back up, because y'all. I'm gonna be my own amen corner tonight. The document obtained by HBCU Game Day alleges improper illegal interference with UN's Urban Edge Network's expected business transaction with PepsiCo by SWAC. All right. The SWAC, Dr. Charles McNugget, sent a copy of the notice from the attorney to the presidents and chancellors of the conference on Thursday. Okay. You know what? You know why he did that, right? Because what? Okay. Listen, guys. It's like this, right? It's like when you got a big family and somebody comes and threatens you, you like, oh, I gotta tell all my cousins. Oh, I know he ain't want to do this to me. Oh, I'm about to call my big cousin, my little cousin, sister, and them, because what? Urban Edge didn't have a problem with the institutions. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. Listen, I'm trying to break this thing down to you, to the minuscule. Remember, the presidents are in charge of the commissioner. Listen to what I'm telling you. The presidents are in charge. They are in charge of the commissioner. So what is the commissioner? The commissioner started this fight. The commissioner stepped up. He started the fight. Hey, I want the smoke. And then when he got the pushback from Urban Edge, what does he go do? He goes disseminate the information to all the presidents and chancellors to get them on board to what he initially started to fight about. So it's like this, right? When you with your family and you start a beef because you drunk, you bumping into people, you talking reckless and all that. And what does your family say? When we in public, I'm going to stand by you. But in private, I'm going to ask you what your deal is, bro. Like, what's your deal? This is the same situation with the Dr. McNugget. Dr. McNugget did this in public. He made a public declaration that he's like, yo, they kind of come for me, yo, they blah, 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 blah. So what does he do? He goes and gets all his boys with him, all the presidents, all the chancellors, and then they try to rally up, and then now you have this situation right here. All right, trying to get everybody on this side. I told you I'm going to break this thing all the way down. Y'all thought I was bull crapping. So here we go. But any entity that is approaching PepsiCo for media buys and referencing broadcasting SWAC games should be evaluated more closely. It has been brought to my attention that several entities have approached some of our corporate partners and others regarding media buys for SWAC games. Just for your information, SWAC conference games cannot be streamed or broadcast on a national basis outside of conference agreements. Now, I'm gonna slow it down right here. This is a very particular line that you really need to understand, Because when I said when it initially happened, if that is the stance by the SWAC, why is FAMU allowed to broadcast on Facebook? That is a national platform. Why is Valley allowed to put their games on YouTube? That is a national platform. International platform. You can watch YouTube anywhere, right? Why is Alabama State allowed to put their games on YouTube? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense if you're saying they can't do it with conference agreements, but yet and still they're putting games on third-party sites as well as YouTube. But neither here nor there. In addition, member institutions cannot grant permission to other entities to broadcast games, either linear or digital, on a national basis. So what does HBCU go? How does Alabama State have their games on multiple different platforms? If you go look at Alabama State's TV schedule, oh Lordy, I should have grabbed it. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Lord, please let me find this thing, because if I find it, y'all gonna be in some deep. I done found it. The boy done found it. Let me save this. Now, I want y'all to look at this. I'm gonna break this thing all the way down. I'm not for the games tonight. I'm really not. I'm really seriously on some high quality journalism. Now, I want to remind you what was said, right? Remember what was said. Now, how in the hell can they be sponsored by Bounce? How can Bounce promote their... I'm going to say it again. Now, remember, HBCU Go, Bounce, A&T Sportsnet, these are all different platforms. Now, let me say this. I do not know. I'm going to be honest with you. Journalistic integrity, since I'm not media. I don't know if HBCU Go has partnered with Bounce to also show these games. I'm just being very clear. Okay, I want to be very transparent with you all. What I do not know, which I'm very much capable of saying, is that I do not know if HBCU Go has partnered with Bounce to show these games. So I'm going to give a caveat. But if they have not, this is a school that has more than one person broadcasting their games. So how can you not sell your games? And just stop me when I'm lying. Just stop me when I'm lying. Okay. Listen, I'm like I said, I'm here all night. Right? So what does it say here? It says SWAC conference games cannot be streamed or outside the conference. In addition, member institutions cannot grant permission of other entities to broadcast games. So what is Bounce? So Bounce isn't another entity. So Alabama State didn't give Bounce permission. I'm confused. Somebody's going to have to help me, because this is all the conflict of interest. This is all conflicting statements. You have your commissioner going flat out saying member institutions cannot grant permission to other entities to broadcast games, either linear or digital, on national basis. So what is Bounce? But I'm lying though. Let's continue on. Let's continue on, because I got time today. Let's continue on. All right. It says McDonough expressed that the issue could jeopardize the league's relationship with Pepsi, who the league is renegotiating for a potential 8-figure payment. He stated it poses a potential bigger threat to the leagues and negotiated with Byron Allen for the secondary broadcast rights. The email states that the total funding jeopardized could potentially be in excess of $100 million. Now, I'm glad that got... What does it say? He stated it poses a bigger threat to league negotiation with Byron Allen Media Group for secondary broadcasting rights. Now, so if it was going to cause a problem, how does Grambling still have Urban Edge and HBCU Go? If it was going to cause a problem, How, I'm going to say it again. How can Gremlin still have HBCU Urban League Pass, HBCU League Pass Plus, HBCU League Pass Plus. How can Gremlin still have HBCU League Pass Plus as a media, as a media company, a media advertising company, and still, man, this y'all just listen, man. Let this guy listen. Keep listening to this guy if you want to. Keep listening to Dr. McNuggets if you want to. I'm telling you, he will lead you to a deep end that you cannot swim. He will lead you into water you cannot swim, because I'm telling you right now, the right company is going to sue the SWAC because he just be out here talking and don't know what he's doing. But we'll continue on. We'll continue on. So let me see how the SWAC has once again overstepped their bounds, right? Now, if you remember the article, it said that HBCU League Pass, or I'm going to say Urban Edge Network. Urban Edge Network was supposed to be suing the SWAC. Y'all don't remember that? Okay, let me, because this journalistic integrity is killing me right here. All right, let me go back to what it was said right here. It says an attorney representing parent company that will be filing a suit against the conference. Let me just right there. It says it right there in black and white. But that's not what this says. That's not what. Now, I watched a lot of Judge Judy in my day. The plaintiff is usually the one bringing the case against the defendant. And if you would just so happen to look here and look at Exhibit A of who the plaintiff is, that doesn't say Urban Edge Network. That says Southwestern Athletic Conference. Now, once again, I'm going to ask you, did HBCU Game Day come back with an article saying that the SWAC was going to sue Urban Edge Network? Haven't seen one. Has anybody else seen one? I would love this. I would love to, if you could just send me the link of the article where they talk about the SWAC suing Urban Edge Network. Okay. Who is suing who again? It says the United States District Court for the Northern District of Alabama Southern Division. So that means the SWAC actually was suing Urban Edge Network. Okay. Got it. Now, if you would just look at Exhibit B, if you would just so happen to glance at Exhibit B. All right, let me space this out. It says, let me zoom in just a little bit more for y'all. This case is before the court of motion to dismiss or transfer file by defendants Urban Edge Network, Hardy Pell and Todd Brown. In accordance with the accompanying memorandum opinion, defendant's motion to dismiss is granted. Plaintiff's claims, that was a SWAC, plaintiff, SWAC, plaintiff, are dismissed without prejudice due to the lack of personal jurisdiction with respect to all named defendants. This case hereby closed. Now, let me break it down to you. I'm gonna do a little legal jargon. I hope KJ's in the chat. The case is dismissed because the initial issue is Grambling. Grambling's in the state of Louisiana. If you know anything about contract law, where you sign the contract matters. Where you sign the contract matters. So, good example. Let's say me and Hezekiah are working together. Hezekiah, my guy right here. Let's say Hezekiah is like, Scotty, I want you as a consultant. I want to do a contract with you. Whoop-de-whoop. We need to come to an agreement in the contract. If we have a disagreement, where it will be held in for court. What jurisdiction will this contract be done at? Right? So if Hezekiah is in Mississippi and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, which jurisdiction will we be in? 9 times out of 10, the person doing the contract is going to have it where they're at, which is Mississippi. So he's going to be like, hey, if you got any issues, it's going to be Hines County, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. That's for any legal action. I know that because I've been doing contracts. So, once again, Dr. McNugget's in the wrong. He is trying to step on to a situation. He is upset that Grambling and Urban Edge Network have a contract. Well, guess where that contract will probably be hosted at? It's either going to be at Urban Edge's company location, which is in the state of Texas, or it's going to be in Louisiana where Grambling is. How in the hell is this in Alabama? How in the hell is this going? Who is the lawyer's office for the SWAC? That Bama needs to be fired. He needs to be, whoever does the law advice for Dr. McNuggets needs to be fired because he should have told him off rip. You cannot take over jurisdiction for a contract that, one, you have not signed because the SWAC is not a part of it. Just the institution is, which is Grambling. You have no part of that. And everybody's like, Scotty, what are you talking about? It's the same thing with apparel deals, right? The SWAC has no control over Jackson State switching to Under Armour, correct? Yes. Does the SWAC have control over Alabama A&M for being Nike? No. Does the SWAC have control with Alcorn being with Adidas? No. Let me break it down to you simply. That's what I'm here for. Right? So the SWAC tried to sue Urban Edge for trying to get one of its members' institution under contract in Alabama. And you're not even a part of the contract. You have the problem with your institution, not Urban Edge. You should be talking to the institution, not trying to sue Urban Edge. It's like me. I'm going to get mad at the teacher for my kid being disrespectful. I'm going to get mad at the teacher because my kid is being disrespectful. That's what that sounds like. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. But I'm going to tell you what, anybody a part of the legal aid of the SWAC, you about to lose your job. I don't know if there's a contract that the SWAC has done right since I've been in the scene. I don't know if there's a contract that the SWAC has done right since I've been here. I couldn't tell you. They've been getting in more stuff than Snoop Dogg back in the 90s. They done been in more court cases than Tupac. They done seen the inside of a courtroom more than most rappers. I don't understand that these Bamas stay in a courtroom and then they be losing. I don't understand it. Somebody need to be fired. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody need to be fired. So let me break this down even further to y'all. So instead of FAMU, because FAMU was a part of the Urban Edge deal in the beginning. So let me break this all the way down for you, because everybody talking about, oh, Scotty, HBCUs need to get money. This is how Dr. McNugget fumbled the bag for everybody. Because what he did was he scared other institutions away from partnering with Urban Edge. So let me break it down to you. So instead of FAMU getting a check from ESPN, which is capped, right? It's like a paycheck. It's like a paycheck. Ain't going no higher, ain't going no lower. I'm paying you $20. It's $20. HBCU Go is a cap deal as well. HBCU League Pass has no cap. There is no cap to the amount of money you can earn with Urban Edge. It's all based off of sharing revenue. Right? So if they make you $1 million and it's a 60-40 deal, you get 60 of $1 million. If they make $5 million, you get 60% of that, or 40, however they negotiate the deal with you. If they make 10 million, you get 60 or 40, however you negotiate the deal. Whatever they bring in is what you split. That is not the same as HBCU Go. HBCU Go said, listen, I'm going to give you $1 million. Give me everything you got. I'm out. Don't ask me for no more money. Don't ask me for no more money. So once again, I'm going to say this again. Capped. ESPN is capped. HBCU Go is capped. Hey, I love it. Who said it? It's like commission. It's like commission. The more I grow, the more you grow. And that's the same deal that HBCU Go should have done with the SWAC, but I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll continue on. We'll continue on. I'm going to just leave this up. If fumbling the bag was a person, if fumbling the bag was a person, this Bama would be in the book with a picture just like this. The job of a commissioner is to propel forward, to elevate, to be in. You're supposed to do whatever possible. You're supposed to do whatever possible to bring in more money, right? Don't get me wrong, you know. People be like, oh, Scotty, the HBCU Go deal, da-da-da-da. But I've never seen somebody, listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of the HBCU Go deal, but he did bring in $1 million per school. Add the taxes to that, it's probably $600,000 or whatever. I agree with that. But why don't you want more money? See, that's the issue I have with Dr. McNugget, is that you only want money that you brought in. See, it's the black ego, right? Instead of him being happy that his institution has found a media partner that pays them, that getting more money, he upset because he didn't do it. You upset because you ain't do the deal. Your name had nothing to do with the deal. So now you're trying to scare other institutions away from getting more money. These are low resource institutions. You gonna stop them from getting more money? Grambling done got electric scoreboards. They done got new, man, listen. Grambling done got so much new stuff from HBCU League Pass. It's freaking ridiculous. In Yard Talk, you're a Grambling night. If I'm lying, please tell me I'm lying. Put in the chat if I'm lying. Grambling done got so much new stuff from HBCU League Pass. It's ridiculous. A digital scoreboard. Come on, man. Stop playing. This is what getting a bag looks like. This is what getting a bag looks like. Grambling is getting paid from ESPN. Grambling is getting paid from HBCU Go. Grambling is getting paid from HBCU League Pass. And HBCU League Pass is funding their NIL deal. Now, Why couldn't this be more schools? Why couldn't this be more schools in the SWAC? Think about it. I really want you guys to think about this. How beneficial would this be for a Valley? How beneficial would this be for a UAPB? How beneficial could this be for a Bethune-Cookman? How beneficial could it be for a Jackson State, for a Southern, for a Texas Southern? Listen, it's about getting all the money, not just some of the money. Get all the money you can get. This is what getting a bag looks like. Every other school has the first two. Every other school has the first two. Gramblin's the only school partnered with HBCU League Pass and has a whole NIL deal funded by a media company. Funded by, listen, I didn't say donors. I didn't say alumni. Their NIL deal is funded by a media advertising company. And they're doing this advertising, killing it with one school from the SWAC. They just partnered with the GCAC. So they got all their schools underneath the same. Go look at the stuff that HBCU League Pass has given the GCAC. Just go look. Stillman got a new court. Getting digital, they got digital scoreboards. Come on, man. It's about getting all the money, not just some of the money. But when you have black people in positions that they don't know how to run, with egos they cannot control, and they're not looking out for the institution, but looking out for their own said name, you got people out here talking about, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, we got our Dr. McNuggets is on the basketball committee. He can't even vote on SWAC schools when they get pulled up. Think about that, and I'll let that sit with you. When they have the NCAA tournament and people are like, oh, he's in the room. He can't even vote on his own conference. He can't vote. Them white people say, get your ass up and get out. So you all bragging about our commissioner being part of a basketball committee. He don't even vote on the said school to get your ass in the tournament. So you guys, come on, man. Come on. So it just boggles my mind about the stuff we highlight and we push and we throw narratives out there, which at the end of the day, nobody sees. Like, let me ask this, and once again, people can get mad. People can say I'm hating. Why hasn't HBCU Game Day, which is supposed to be a platform bigging up all HBCUs, why haven't they gone to Grambling, done a story about what Urban Edge and that partnership looks like? Because I will be shocked to say if HBCU Game Day came with an article talking about all the stuff that HBCU League Pass has done for Grambling, do you think more HBCUs will be open to doing that? Because if you're a journalist, and y'all don't like ruffling feathers. See, I'm with the shit. I don't give a damn. I see Stephen Gaither, I say what's up, and I'm still feeling how I feel. He don't got to speak to me. I don't got to speak to him, but I say hi. I'm cordial. I'm respectful. But just think about that. Ask yourself that. Why hasn't HBCU Game Day, a newspaper, why haven't they done a good or bad paper on Urban Edge Network and how their partnership with the Grambling looks like? Remember, they are HBCU Game Day. They are for HBCUs. Why have they not done a story on the partnership between Urban Edge and Grambling? You know what the title could be? Is it worth it or not? Urban Edge Network, is it worth it or not? And really break that thing down so other HBCUs could really see if it's worth it or not. Talk to the owners, get the financial, get the credentials, get everything that you need to make a legit story so you can see both sides of the spectrum. I'm not saying they're perfect, and I'm not saying they're the evil criminals. All I'm saying is give people the perspective so they can make a decision for themselves. That is true journalism. That is unbiased journalism. That is not being a voice or mouthpiece for the SWAC commissioner. Because you know if you do that, Dr. McNuggets ain't going to like that, and now you're in a problem. But I digress. Hashtag I'm not media, so I'm going to leave it alone. But hey, you know, to each his own. I'm going to leave that up there. Hashtag not media, though. Hashtag not media. All I ask is that the said staple of HBCU news, of HBCU go to this and go to that, they're the number ones, whatever you want to call them. How you the number one source of something, but you never get both sides of anything? I'm just confused. How are you the number one source of something, but you never get both sides of something? I'm just saying. And my last point is this. I really hope that these presidents and chancellors stop letting Dr. McNuggets walk around here like he Fidel Castro. I really hope these presidents and chancellors understand the commissioner works for you. You do not work for the commissioner. I really would hope that they would stop being scared of this lanky, light-skinned man and acting like he Vladimir Putin or Fidel Castro. He don't run you. You run him. How hard is that? ADs, stop being scared of the commissioner. SIDs, stop being afraid of the commissioner. Presidents, stop being afraid of Dr. McNuggets. He is only working for you, not the other way around. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Everybody be out here talking about oh my God, oh, I don't want the commissioner to come down on me. Oh, I don't want the commissioner to come down on me. Oh, I don't want. Why you think Grambling still got their deal? Because Gallo was like, get your ass on. You don't run nothing down here. You work for me. You a civil servant. You get paid off my tax dollars, buddy. You get paid off my tax dollars, buddy. Gallo was like, keep it pushing, and we're going to keep getting it. We're gonna keep getting these checks, baby. We're going to keep getting these checks. You better. If the commissioner had so much power, why didn't he revoke the contract? Don't worry, I'll wait. If Dr. McNugget has so much power, why doesn't he revoke the contract between Grambling and Urban Edge Network? Yes, he is. So you think Rick Gallo is going to put Grambling in a situation that he don't know? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just saying. Y'all, listen. A lot of y'all just out here talking. A lot of you Bamas just be out here talking. President Gallo said, show me. You so big and bad, show me. And while you trying to show me, we gonna be counting these checks, man. You know what I'm saying? 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. We counting checks. While the rest of the schools, they looking sad because they worried about Fidel Castro. Oh, we don't want the commissioner. Oh, we don't want the commissioner to find out. We don't want the. Oh God, is the commissioner coming? So who gives a damn? Who cares? Who is this guy? He worked for you. Come on, man. I don't understand it. It boggles my mind every time I hear somebody say, oh, they act like the commissioner Debo. The commissioner ain't Debo, he Exale. The commissioner, Felicia. Can I borrow your sugar? Can I borrow your car right quick? You want to borrow my car? Most people want to borrow sugar, even ketchup. You want to borrow my car? Hell no. That's what you got to tell him. He Felicia. Come on, man. What is we doing? Y'all, come on, man. Y'all be bugging. Y'all be bugging. Y'all be bugging, man. I don't know how else to explain this to y'all. The commissioner is not Debo. You don't got to tuck your chain in. You ain't got to tuck your contracts in when the commissioner walk by. Oh, let me hide my paperwork. Oh, you know, commissioner, here come the commissioner. Who? Dr. McNuggets, here he come. What is we doing? What is we doing? Exactly. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Listen, guys, I got 5 minutes. I got to get up out of here. This has been my time. I ain't taking no callers today. Well, Yard Talk. Yard Talk. LaShonda, you're the only call I'm taking because I got to get my FanDuel in. You see, I got it up on my phone. I don't want my boys to kill me. Yard Talk. Hey, LaShonda, if you want to call in real quick, give your 2 cents about it. You good. Other than that, I ain't taking no other callers. But I just want you guys to understand. Stop acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? I just want y'all to understand that. Stop challenge. Listen, guys. If you keep the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Stop that. Please stop it. All right. What's up, LaShonda?
Hey, what's up, Scotty?
What's goody?
I tried to tell y'all that here it is. Grambling and family was trying to get, but they got their deal in February.
Yeah.
And all this time, the SWAC schools, we got schools that got budget deficits. 2 of them, I ain't gonna name them. Y'all can look it up yourself. But we got a Black-owned media company that wants to come in and bring equity and bring resources to our HBCUs, and we got Black people fighting against them.
Come on.
I don't get it. But you let ESPN pay you pennies for exposure coins, and we act like it's the best thing ever. And the broadcast sucks. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how else I can say it. And if you look on my Twitter right now, it's people in the comments telling me I'm wrong. And I got all the receipts. How can you fight against that?
I don't get it.
All I know is these other SWAC ADs and presidents, they can do what they want to do, but Graham's gonna be well taken care of. And y'all gonna see, if you ain't seen all the stuff they've been getting all since Urban Edge Network started working with us, you'll see really soon. Because Hugh about their business.
Hey, listen, you know what's funny?
And President Gallo about their business.
You know what's real funny, LaShonda? You know what's funny about how Black people are? Black people are seers, right? Like you could be like, hey man, I got this great opportunity. You know, hey, listen, I'm telling you, just partner with me. They be like, nah. You come back a year later, you got a new car, you got a watch on, you got a chain. They be like, yo, you know, hey, what you been doing? I told you that little thing you was now. That's what Black people are. So Grambling got a stun on. That's the only way Black people realize is when they stun on you. When you go see Grambling and they got all this new stuff and they got this and that and all the fans and alumni like all the fans and other team like, yo, when y'all get this? When y'all get that? When y'all get this? And they be like, oh yeah, you know that little company that you was talking about. Yeah, they've been breaking us up. That's how it. That is
a little scam. They call it a scam, didn't they?
You know what I'm saying? That little scam y'all was in. Yeah. We scamming all right. Scamming all the way to the top.
We scamming on NASCAR. Hold on, we scamming on NASCAR. We scamming on in Times Square too, ain't we? Oh, y'all didn't see that, did you? Grambling was through a deal with Urban Edge Network on Times Square. Yeah, baby. But when we get ready to do these upgrades, don't say I told you so, because all I've ever tried to do is fight for HBCUs to get the money that they deserve. That's all I've tried to do. And I'm so glad that this came down today. So now it's up to us as alumni to hold our presidents accountable and say, hey, at least a phone call should be made to see if there is a deal that can be made. We have to hold them accountable. Because, heck, some of the HBCU presidents hadn't even read the bylaws until this happened. How we even let it get to this point?
Come on.
They didn't know what rights they had.
If I'm FAMU, I'm on the phone today.
Listen.
If that new AD need to be on the phone today, and everybody from FAMU need to be apologizing to Gaucher. Everybody from FAMU needs to be apologizing to Gaucher for all the like the negative talk. You know, oh he scammed and behind the back and all that stuff. Gaucher needs the biggest apology from FAMU.
Because you already know who. Anyway, I don't do I don't do unsubstantiated rumors, but yeah, I agree. And you know, we got schools that need upgrades to their facilities. I ain't gonna call no names because this is an ongoing issue with all of our schools. Hey, I say let the Black-owned media come in, make a deal. Hey, Dr. Kiki Barnes from the GCAC has a deal with them. I don't see her coming out complaining at all. It seems like every time I see Dr. Kiki Barnes, she's smiling bigger than I ever seen her before.
Let me tell you this. The new commissioner for the SWAC should be Dr. Kiki Barnes. She's probably not going to leave the GCAC. I know she's not. She loves it. She is GCAC down, to her soul. But if I could make a pitch for somebody to be commissioner of the SWAC, it's Dr. Kiki Barnes. Dr. Kiki Barnes is legit. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all think y'all had a commissioner, you ain't seen nothing if you ain't have Dr. Kiki Barnes. She's a whole nother level. She's a whole nother level of innovative. A whole nother level.
I mean, she's just going so fast with I can't believe it. So my question is, if the system that was set up at the lower level HBCUs works for them, why can't we see if it will work for us as well?
That's real.
And I'm gonna leave you with this. We just talking about the sports content. We ain't even talked about the band content that's been sitting there and we ain't collected hardly anything on it. We're just talking about the sports. So somebody got to explain to me, hey, if you don't want your sports games on the channel, why we don't have no band channels on the app making us some money?
Come on.
And that's all I got. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Scotty. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Always. Appreciate it, LaShonda.
All right.
Listen, I keep it a buck with y'all. Me and LaShonda might not agree on sports. We ain't never going to agree on sports because she don't know what she be talking about. But when it comes to business, in the business of these schools and HBCUs, ain't nobody else you want to hear from. Ain't nobody else you rather hear from. If I can get this FanDuel lineup put together pretty quickly, I'll take some more calls. I'll take some more calls. If anybody got a question or anybody got a comment, you can call in. I'll take some calls. I'll try to knock this out the best I can. My friends they'll be all right. Let me see. I'm trying to get this FanDuel, but I'll take some callers if anybody calls in. Y'all Bama's got about 10 minutes. Let me see. Let the smaller platforms get live. Air coverage 10 minutes per quarter. Choosing data fact. And the funny thing is, FAMU had the March of 100 was actually they actually had a channel on HBCU League Pass, but once FAMU backed out of it, they actually took it away as well. What's your grade on Seven McGee? I haven't watched any film on him yet. So I gotta go watch some film on him. Once I do, I'll come back and give you a grade. Appreciate the question. Somebody call in. Someone can stay on. Oh man, listen. I got some parenting to do. I ain't even gonna hold you. I definitely got some parenting to do. All right. I ain't got no callers. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey guys, listen. It's nothing personal. I just want y'all to win. All right. It ain't nothing personal. I just want y'all to win, but I need people to understand the hierarchy of HBCU in the schools are not what you think it is. All right. The commissioner is not the all knowing, all seeing God that everybody makes him out to be. That's not the case. And these schools need to start doing what's in the best interest for the schools. That's why North Carolina A&T is doing what it's doing. That's why FAMU and Bethune did what it's doing. That's why Hampton. These schools are now seeing that it's not always the best interest for the culture to be a part of something that they don't understand, or it's not to be a part of a movement that is being led by somebody who does not understand what they're doing, right? You have to be led by the right person to be. You don't want to just be led by any old body, right? Women don't want to be led by a man who's lost, you know what I'm saying? And companies don't want to be led by CEOs that don't know what they're doing. So don't look at it as like just because he's black, he knows what he's doing. Just because he's in this position of power that he knows what he's doing. No. Do what's in the best interest for your institution. Get your institution. Listen, man, what do they say on the airplane? Put the mask on yourself, and then you can assist somebody else, right? Stop trying to assist everybody or assist the commissioner, and then you out here suffocating. The commissioner breathing, but you out here suffocating. Put the mask on yourself. Fix your own. Do whatever's in the best interest for Jackson State. Do whatever in the best interest for FAMU, right? And when it grows and you're doing the right thing and you have everybody in place to make the right decisions, then from there, you can help the SWAC accordingly, right? And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get up off the line. And I'm telling you this. This has been my biggest issue with Dr. McNuggets and the whole SWAC conference. In the military, right? In the military and the Army, it's a big thing about unison. Everybody looks the same. Everybody dress right, dress. That is the thing in the military. Dress right, dress. Everything is looking the same. Everybody's on one accord, one page. My biggest frustration with the commissioner and the lack of innovation, the lack of wanting to get this thing right or done the right way. Why have you not sat down? I'm gonna keep banging this drum till I can't bang it no more. Why have you not sat down with all your presidents, with all your ADs, with all your SIDs, right, and say, listen, we can no longer be looking like who done it and why as a broadcast. There's no reason that Valley and FAMU look as good as they do, and we cannot disseminate that down throughout the SWAC. Everybody in the SWAC should look like FAMU. Why? We are a product. We are a product. It is the SWAC. Okay? It's a product. If you're trying to package a product, they all should look dressed right, dressed. Everybody should take the standard from either FAMU or Valley and go down. I should not have to watch an Alabama State game with no ticker, with no time, with no marker, no score. It should all be dressed right, dressed. And you know who that falls on? Since the commissioner wants to take it upon himself to be in everybody else's business, do that. Have everybody looking the same. Have FAMU have a Zoom call with all the other people in your conference and make that happen. That is what a commissioner does. That is what it's supposed to look like. I'm asking the question, why is this person look like this and why you look like $1 million and he look like bum, like in the military we say bum F, you know what I'm saying? Like he look all ate up. Why he all ate up and you looking like $1 million? What even in the band, Atlanta A&T, Dr. Lee, I asked him why he did not wake him. He said he is not his mother. What's the motto? One band, one sound. I don't know. I'm not his mother, sir. That's what the commissioner sound like. If I came to the commissioner and said, hey, why Alabama State look like that when FAMU look like this? I don't know, Scotty. I'm not his mother, sir. Come on, man. Come on, man. I asked Dr. McNuggets why Alabama State does not look like FAMU. He says he is not his mother. What is our motto? One band, one sound. Ain't no difference, is it? Nah, I didn't think so. Hey, listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.